Also tackled by the House Appropriations Committee was the proposed budget of the Department of Education for next year. Again, here's Freddie Abando.
From 2009 to 2016, the budget for the Department of Education has increased by 110%, thanks to President Aquino for his commitment to deliver quality education, highlighted by the full implementation of the K-12 program in 2016. In today's budget hearing of the Department of Education before the House Appropriations Committee, Education Secretary Armin Luis recited the all-out support of the 15th and 16th Congress in sustaining the allocation of a bigger budget for education.
From 2009 to 2015, this year's budget, our increase is the largest that we've ever had in the history of the Philippines for education, and that's at least 110%. If we cover the proposed 2016 budget, and if that is approved, it will 2009, the budget would have increased 148%. You would notice that the percentage to the national budget has also increased over those past 6 years, with the 2016 budget of around 14.4%. The percentage to GDP would also have increased slightly from 2.2 in 2009 to 2.6%. But the biggest impact of that will be in the next slide. You will notice, Your Honors, that the actual per capita spending of the department, if we just do a simple division of the budget versus those that are enrolled, it has actually grown from 9,000 in 2009 to around 17,800 in this year's budget. That is a very important element in the for ensuring that basic education access is felt all the way to the smallest school.
Secretary Luis Robert, his department has served over 24 million learners. Nearly all school-age children are in school. There is a higher proportion of learners completing schools. There has been a significant decline in out-of-school children. Key milestones include the hiring of more teachers and the construction of more classrooms were recorded beyond projected figures. For teachers in 2014, teacher-to-pupil ratio was 1:39 for elementary and 1:38 for high school. In 2013, teacher-to-pupil ratio was 1:39 for elementary and 1:38 for high school. In 2014, it's down to 1:36 for elementary and secondary, 1:27. With more classrooms built, the number of students per classroom has also gone down. However, House Appropriations Committee Chairman House Appropriations Committee Chairman Isidro Ungab expressed concern on the department's slow pace in the implementation of its school building program. Luis vowed to fast-track the program funded by its 2014 and 2015 budget.
Ano ba talagang proseso nyo sa pag-identify ng school buildings? Because it seems to us in the oversight hearings that mabagal talaga. What I am saying this now because in October, next month, is already the filing of the certificate of candidacy. Next year will be election time, and we will surely have an election ban on the construction of projects. So this would include the PWH, and this would include the school buildings. If there will be again delays in the identification of the school buildings, we are afraid that we might not be able to cater to the incoming pupils or students who are going to avail of the K-12 program. So may we hear your response to that, Secretary?
The budget for you'll be happy to note, Your Honor, that that while we've had some delays, both from the remaining 2014 budget and the 2015 budget, as of this quarter, we have actually identified all of those schools, including Watson. It was a very difficult process because of the sheer volume and the lack of actual engineers on the field. But we have caught up with the program of works. It has been downloaded to the Department of Public Works and Highways. In fact, Your Honors, as we speak, we are starting documentation on the 2016 construction budget, with the idea that all of these schools would have been identified beforehand. The remaining program of works be identified so that as soon as the budget is approved by January, we will be able to work with haste so that this can be before the actual election ban for construction. So even with the hiccups on the delays, Your Honor, we are very confident that 2014 and 2015 are all in place. We're just hoping that there will be no major failure in bidding.
In the meantime, Investments in Information Technology has also expanded information technology education. Enhanced government assistance to students and teachers in private education has been provided more resources to support students who wish to continue their secondary education in private schools. Output alone will be sustained to reach out to out-of-school youth. With the rollout of the K-12 program in 2016, teacher training has been given top priority. The implementation of the mother tongue-based multilingual education resulted in better results. The Department of Education has also implemented the Indigenous Peoples Education Program with the funding support to cover 55 schools identified to operate to serve the best interests of the indigenous people. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.